All right, cool. Oh, it's because you're here. That's why no one's able to move in. Maybe? I don't know.
Oh,
We don't have any living villagers left in our, like, basic starter town.
because they all died from terrible Christmas.
Multiple things, yes. We might want to honestly move, like, our main spawn crafting area over. If we're doing, well, maybe? Maybe.
It appears my decision to off the guide was ill-informed.
Did you just kill the guy now?
Earlier, there was a point where the guide was standing over the elevator platform, and I just mined it out under him.
Oh.
So that was apparently a bad idea.
Here, can you turn your mic down a little bit? Because you
Oh, yeah,
were
sure.
pretty quiet last time, and now I've got you at 100%, and you're still well in the red, so...
Yep. Well, the guide should just come back, right? Is that better, by the way?
A little bit higher, like just a smidge, and then you'll be good.
Just a smidge. How's that?
That should be good.
Okay. Sounds
Audio
good.
balance is freaking hard. It always has
Yeah.
been.
I think part
let's
of it
see.
is where I keep the mic. I think it gets bumped, so
Yeah.
I just need to like put something to indicate where it is.
You just get kind of used to getting it in the correct spot after X number of years. Let's see. By the way, where are you? Oh, Donner Party.
Donner Party. I'm currently running over to the jungle because I couldn't help but dig the guide away. he was wide open, you know? You just had to
Yeah.
go for it.
Despite the fact that I think he's supposed to be the guardian of the planet.
Oh, is that what he is?
Well, Here, give me a second.
And why does
Apparently,
he
like,
help-
you can read about him in the bestiary.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. His origins and unusual connections to this world remain a mystery. Let me see if I can find the wall of flesh here. I guess I can just search. Wall of flesh. No, I don't know. I don't entirely know where people made the connection that he is just one and the same. Okay. Well, you're in Shroomville. Oh,
Yes.
you're just always invisible. That's what's going on here.
Oh, yeah.
Here.
Potions, man.
Let me just grab some potions. I'm not actually sure which potion. Oh. I'm not entirely sure which potions you don't have.
I did not have rage potions. So you went to, I did not have life force potions.
Let's see. I gave you the greater luck potions. Probably give myself some of these back. Oh, thorns potions.
Very good.
And, consumables. Where is dinner? There. Oops. There you
Gold
go.
to dinner.
I think that's everything.
Wow. I only need one more turtle shell to duplicate those two, by the way. So we're very
Let's
close.
see. Okay. Well,
We're done. We're done with the dungeon, right? There's nothing more that
I
we
think
need
so,
to-
yeah.
Sounds good. Can live with that.
Dude.
Get rid of all these seafood dinners.
Oh, where's the traveling merchant? Is the traveling merchant over by you?
I do not see him. Is he somewhere? Can we see him on the minimap?
Should be able to. Oh, wow, he's all the way out in Beach Town.
Ah. You're gonna go check that out?
Maybe. Let's see. So, apart from going for the life crystals... Oh, Do we have a bed on dupe? Because I was gonna say, I might want to move my bed over to, like, the hollow instead or something.
I think I have a bed on dupe, but I can check that out briefly. Let's see. Yeah, I've got bed on dupe.
Okay, so if you want to warp to me, I'm at the jungle already. Unless you're doing something else.
Okay. I was gonna go check out the ocean with the traveling merchant briefly.
Okay. Because really all we need to do is just get a bed in each of the major base locations. Because I find, like, our main forest base keeps getting demolished.
Just so that we can, like, fight stuff there instead. I mean, we could make, like, a boss fighting location.
Yeah, we probably should have, like, some kind of boss fight, like, main location.
Do I see the traveling merchant? Are you sure that wasn't the clothier you were looking at? No, that's
Oh.
Shipman. Okay, no, that's definitely him. He's just
Okay.
inside, just making himself comfortable.
Dude just hangs, yeah.
Green team block. Interesting.
Ooh, sake.
But we're gonna drink sake while fighting the Moon Lord, right?
We could.
We're gonna make it as hard as possible.
I mean, sake just makes you mildly satisfied. I don't think it actually gives any, like, functional benefit.
Oh. Don't some of them have, like, deleterious effects, or is that not true?
I don't know.
Oh. Only one way to find out. I'm doing a science. I will report back.
Huh.
Tipsy. Increased melee abilities, lowered defense.
Ah.
So, it does have a deleterious effect, actually. It does not appear to have provided the mildly satisfied buff, just tipsy. Oh, did you leave the jungle?
Yeah, but we can just use the...
Yeah.
Do we have a beach teleporter?
We didn't, which is why I had to fly over here. Is no one happy? Is anyone happy?
These guys should be, like, super happy.
Any of them should have it, though, right?
Supposedly.
I am not seeing it, though.
Weird.
Well, it's fine. We don't need to be friends with these people, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're pretty much at the end, too, and also it's, like, a very short walk.
Yeah. I'm comfortable with never putting up a beach teleporter, personally.
The only real reason why we'd kind of want one would be, like, convenient fish run, but even then, it's, like...
I think we just need a bed here.
Right? Yeah. Oh, that is my charm of myths. I probably actually want that.
Does the potion of swiftness affect us still, or do you, like, cap the move speed?
I have no idea if there's a cap, actually.
Okay. Works for me. You didn't get the upgrade on greater healing potions, did you?
No, we gotta kill... to get the last one, we've gotta kill the cultists?
Okay.
Whatever it is, it's...
Yeah.
It's, like,
We're gonna
super
get the higher
late.
health first, right?
Yeah, we should probably go for that.
Okay.
We could also
well,
have
do you want me
slimes
to go
falling.
for that while you do something else?
I'll come
we
join
have-
you in a second.
We haven't
We
fought
actually
the
haven't
hard
killed
mode.
the slime boss in this save file.
Yeah.
So I was gonna quickly piss off
Do
a
it
bunch
out.
of slimes.
I don't think you gave me enough greater luck potions to duplicate them.
Oh, do you need more? I give you. I thought I gave
me-
you 10.
You gave me 10, you need 20.
Oh, well, I'll give you more.
Right after we kill all these slimes.
You know, I turned up my spawn rates. Surprisingly, not really having much of an effect here. I'm gonna try going back to an area that doesn't have.
Ocean?
Yeah, because we're probably getting a lot of like ocean creatures and seagulls spawning.
Ah. Well, I wonder if their spawn is not like normal though, right? Like what if their spawn rate is not fixed by the regular spawn slider, but something else?
Possibly. Oh, I got a pirate map. We haven't done the pirate invasion, have we?
No, we haven't.
Unfortunately, I need several more pirate maps before I can duplicate it. Or we could just say, who cares, and just do a pirate invasion anyway.
Do you have some way of doing that?
Well, the pirate map automatically triggers the pirate
Am I
invasion.
supposed to destroy the UFO thing?
Yeah, I think. Did it just spawn?
I see it here. No,
Okay,
I think
let
you're
me-
supposed to let it go. I feel like you let it turn red and then let it go, right?
Maybe. Yeah, Martians are invading. Oh boy, you want to come over here?
Yeah, I can do that. Oh, where are you? Main spawn? Well. So, can we fight the Martians while also fighting the Slime King?
Hopefully.
Oh, that's a gravestone snuck in there. I see a dialogue box with something, and I think it's a person, but no, it's just another one of your gravestones. They're all yours, you know.
Yeah. I'm really bad at cleaning that up. Where'd the Martian?
I wonder if it had an issue with the fact that the slime rain is already happening, but I suspect it might just occur next. Like, we
Oh
just
no!
have to
Oh,
wait.
go over to the. Or I see them in the background.
Yeah, we haven't fought any yet, you know?
Yeah, but I'm seeing like madcap UFOs and slimes falling at the same time.
Well, I guess we'll see.
Well,
Where's
there's
Slime
the king slime, so that's gonna make this easy.
Oh gosh. We're still on journey mode. Right?
Well,
I
also
mean,
king slime is like the first boss that you can feasibly beat.
Yeah, but the difficulty you'd set to journey mode at the end last time. Did you fix that?
Yeah,
Oh, okay. So that was just expert.
yeah.
What a
He's
chump.
real easy with near Moonlord gear.
That's a good point. I guess, you know, it's funny because the scaling of the difficulty snuck up very slowly on me. Oh, but actually, now that I think of it, he doesn't have a hard mode change, right? It's just the same
Correct.
boss.
Oh,
Okay.
Martians are over here. Or are they everywhere now? I guess they're just everywhere now.
There's stuff happening right now. Are the little glowy people? Those are Martians?
Yeah, these most definitely are the Martians.
What am I looking for to fight here? Do we just kill as many as possible, or is there a
Yeah.
specific thing?
Pretty much. We're looking for a sword.
Is your spawn rate still up?
Yeah, we got to go to the left, by the way.
Oh, there's stuff over there?
I think. Yeah, the
Oh.
Martians are on the left.
I see.
Like that field is too far.
Yeah, I saw that it disappeared on the cleared there.
Yep. Okay, gosh, these homing bullets are so freaking goofy with this gun. After we're done with this, we can have a, we can share some...
Accessories and stuff?
Yeah, because I've got a couple.
Oh, I got confused. That's what's going on. Yeah, I definitely could use better accessories.
Yeah, because I've got the lunar emblem, which is just like a massive bonus to a lot of different things. Ooh, I'm actually near death. I didn't even notice.
I mean, our spawn rates are still crazy, right? So
I set mine back to normal. Also, I don't know if
Oh.
spawn rates count.
yeah, this doesn't seem that crazy, to be honest. So I think
Yeah.
that's quite likely. Oh, I guess the nurse is not. She's over in the hollowed biome, isn't she?
I need more bullets.
I did make sure to fill up on it before the slime rain event started.
Hey, I don't have to go fishing anymore.
Oh, why is that?
I got, I think, almost everything that I need fishing-wise.
Ah, good. What
I
do
was
you
just
need
holding...
to fish on?
You know what? That might be the one that we have to go fishing for. I'm not entirely sure.
Something going on there still.
He was definitely one of the bosses that I just used the item spawn items for, and felt no guilt.
Did the Martians get tougher all of a sudden?
They're pretty chunky, yeah.
I feel like these alien-looking ones, probably the Martians themselves. Oh, I had my buffs off. That made a big difference.
That'd do it. Yeah, you gotta routinely hit that buff button, because some of them don't last very long. Like, I don't mind alchemy, but I do wish potions lasted longer than 4 minutes.
Well, I understand why to some respect, right?
Kinda. Yeah, I mean, really it just forces you to pick and choose when you want to have those buffs running.
And ultimately, a lot of it comes down to that the game without journey mode is kind of a resource management game, and that when you're playing it in journey mode, it alleviates a lot of those aspects. So I think part of kind of the appeal of journey mode versus not journey mode is related to that. But then I remembered I have a grenade launcher, and that it's kind of the best thing for this pit that you've dug.
Yep.
Is there anything good down here?
Yeah, I was gonna switch over to melee stuff, potentially after this, seeing as we've got some of the best melee weapons coming up soon.
Zenith, or do you already have the Terrorblade?
I have all the components for the Terrorblade. I don't think I actually got the chance to put it together.
Oh, okay. Well, that seems pretty good. Let's see. So we're looking. We have like it's the Martian, like the car keys or something, like UFO car keys. Or
We're
UFO
looking for the
keys?
UFO car keys. Those are pretty good. There's a sword that we can get from something during the Martian invasion that, if I remember right, is really good.
Okay, sounds good. Well, my contribution to this battle has been creating a number of my own tombstones to balance yours. So,
Yeah, I've been staying
we've
pretty,
got a nice graveyard biome I'm creating.
pretty hale and hearty, all things considered.
That must be a War of the Worlds reference on those guys, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Did you ever read that book?
I did. I read it in high school. I think I got it for like $2 at like a book fair, and I was like, well, I mean, it's classic. Let's read it. And the answer was, it was just some like dude that's just like hiding out in people's houses, just
Kind of
having
watching
a
it all unfold.
yeah, kind of.
I
Oops.
wonder if it's more just like an older novel style, where like there's
Well, it was supposed to be a it was like a radio documentary, sort of.
I don't think it was written that way. I think it was
Well,
used that
that's
way
how it
quite
was
a bit
presented
later.
originally.
No,
like-
that was much later.
Really?
I'm pretty sure it was written as a book, and then much later somebody like decided that they were going to turn it into a radio documentary.
So I thought it was the reverse.
But I think that it was written before radio, right? It's like pretty old. I should check on this. This is something that I should speak to authoritatively on. Oh gosh. Forgot to buff and heal again. Oh, we've got full graveyard biome going around spawn right now.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I wonder if all your accessories are helping you out. Clearly that's it, not because I've, like, gotten real soft and weak.
My accessories are helping. I'm also not getting hit quite as much, because I'd effectively just popped out my hook. And I was using my hook, which lets me go back and forth quickly with, like, no momentum problems. And I was just using that to go repeatedly in and out of, like, firing range. Oh, that looks like a boss.
Oh, is that the thing that probably has the important things that we want? That seemed likely.
Yeah, it's the one with the missiles that freaking hurt.
Well, you stay safe for a moment. Or does it not despawn if you die?
I'm pretty sure it doesn't despawn if I die.
Okay.
Let me know when you're back.
6, 5.
Well, I am
4.
quite dead.
Well, Martian Madness is still happening, so...
Yeah, is the saucer still there, though? That's the real question. That freaking hurts.
Got this raucous graveyard biome happening. Well, maybe another saucer shows up.
Worst comes to worst, we back out a little bit and I get all of the summoning items. I don't know, I'm not getting the boss bar for it anymore, so I think we missed our chance.
Ah. Well, all I really was here for was shooting things with grenades anyways, so... Whatever, sweet leer. Loot. Oh, I picked up 1,000 platinum off the ground. Actually, another thing that's probably holding me back is I don't have any modifiers on this gun that we got off Santa. Because the goblin was dead when I tried to do that earlier.
The other thing I could do, do you want me to just lower the difficulty for a bit so this gets easier?
Only if the boss shows up. But I feel like there's something important happening where we're getting better at the game by going through challenges, right?
I guess.
There's the boss. I think now that there are 2 of us here, we might have...
I mean, certainly dying faster. Do not get hit by the laser, though. That laser is death.
Oh, does it? It gets a lot crazier, doesn't it? Okay, I died.
Ouch.
Well, I found a pirate map too, so we can dupe those now.
Wow,
Ooh.
329 damage from the Martian death ray.
Ooh, interesting. I guess that goes up, right? Or does it do that much before it gets crazy mad?
I don't know.
Okay, well, you could bump it down to journey mode if it shows up again, right? Or just do it now. Just go ahead and do it now, I guess.
I got 10 seconds before I can do anything. Try and survive until then.
Okay.
Oh, that's because somebody bumped it up to master mode.
Oh, that's exciting.
That would explain a lot of things.
Was that you at one point while you were kind of doing some stuff off screen?
No, like I opened the slider up. I think it's whatever that thing is. Remember how we were having that problem where the difficulty slider or the enemy spawn rate slider kept going up to like maximum for some reason if you left it open when you closed the window? I think that's what happened there.
It was just a little bit off. It turns out they do like 1 damage now, so pretty big difference. That makes sense though. It was feeling like a pretty hard boss. Did we get what we were looking for? I got an influx weaver. I did not get any keys though.
The sword should be what we're looking for.
Well, I have it. Do we not care about? Are we unconcerned?
About?
Oh, specifically about the car keys in the mount.
Would be
No
nice.
one I saw is like fighting the Moon Lord with it, right? But
I think it helps.
A lot for, yeah. If we wait around, will it appear again?
Yeah, we get a second one. I think like 4 or 5 of them will spawn over the course of this.
Yeah, we just, kind of messed up our opportunity for a few of them. Ooh, we beat it. What about that time? That looked like it had a rocket launcher or something.
Yeah, it was a big gun.
Is it better than the Santa gun?
It is the Electrosphere Launcher. I'm assuming it's a rocket launcher of some variety. Okay, I'm gonna set us back to expert mode.
Okay, sounds good. I wonder what that would have been like on expert mode.
Well, it started on expert mode. It just didn't stay there.
Do you think that the UFO that we fought at some point was on expert mode then?
No. No.
Okay.
It was, the first 3 were on master mode.
I see. Are we going to try and duplicate the King Slime?
Nah.
Okay. Sounds good. Just go ahead and open it. Ninja Hood.
I figured we're fairly likely to get the slime mount between the two of us. And I was correct.
Because you got it?
Yeah.
I was thinking I did not get it, so... I think my gun really deserves the Unreal modifier. Unless this Electrosphere thing is even better. Ooh, you said you had several treasure maps already, right?
Yeah.
Should I give them to you?
You take mine.
Okay. But you only have 2?
I only had 1, so I think we
Okay.
need 1 more.
But do we care? Or do we just want to summon it and fight the pirates once? Is there some special drop?
I don't think so. I think the pirates aren't too bad. Let's get the Terra Blade down first, though.
Okay. Do you want to handle that while I go get the rest of our
Yeah, sure.
health things? Since I could have given them to you before leaving so that you would know how many I need to collect. But I believe the answer is still 3, right?
I think so.
Oh, look at that. I don't have any money. Someone had pointed out last time that if I just left the money in the piggy bank, that it would still be accessible, but it wouldn't go away over time.
That is a good point. I don't know why neither of us thought of that the entire time, because that's what I was doing in my previous run. Okay.
To me, I didn't worry about it because I thought it was hilarious having huge amounts of money on the ground just so casually.
This is truth.
And we probably want Unreal rather than Godly, right?
Yeah. From what I know, Unreal is better.
For ranged weapons. Are all of them equal probability?
I don't know that one. Okay. Pirate invasion. Oh, you just started that?
Oh yeah, I guess I still have it on quick bar, don't I?
Oops.
Well, that was a mistake. But not the worst one. I mean, we have a long and cherished history of me summoning bosses for you to fight when you're not ready for them, right?
True.
Godly's gonna have to be good enough for now. But where are the pirates?
I don't know. It always seems to take them a little while before they get here.
I would have kept reforging if I had realized. I'm gonna put this safely in my inventory.
Or they're all located where you were? Because if you're
they
over
weren't
in...
when I teleported away, but I'll go check that out. And if you're gonna be here, then... Oh, whoops. Where'd it go?
Oh, no, here they come.
Oh, okay.
Okay, these guys are a little tankier than I was expecting. Still pretty weak, I think.
They're also a hard mode event, though, right?
Think so.
We're also on expert mode again, so...
Yeah. Yeah, which should be the correct one. This time around. Here.
I remember getting lots of, like, golden furniture from these people. Like, golden candelabra. Like, I get that they're pirates, and I guess pirates, like, wander around with golden stuff, but, like, carrying a golden candelabra just kind of hanging out. It's an interesting choice.
I'm gonna fill our kill pits with lava. Oh, wait, no. Right. We determined that that was a terrible idea.
I mean, I know you want to have your warm baths while fighting enemies, but...
It deletes the loot.
The items can't take the heat.
I forget this.
And here the guide is, just kind of in the middle of all of it.
Oh, no. Well, rest in tavern, keeper. Oh boy, hopped out of the house. I hate how the enemies will just open doors.
You want them to not be able to open doors?
Yeah.
It does seem a little bit annoying at times, but I suppose realistically, if a bunch of pirates showed up to your house, it's not like a wooden door would stop them.
True. Well, then let us have better defenses.
That's true. That does feel like something the game's kind of has, but it doesn't make like very easy to do, is to create like a lot of home defenses.
Because
There
like
are
what I'd
some things for it. We could have.
what I'd like to do is actually have like a bunker that, you know, doesn't have all my NPCs getting gibbed every single time. I guess I'm just supposed to keep them separate, but like they always get gibbed no matter what happens.
That's why
Let's be
they're an
honest here.
infinite, you're an inexhaustible supply of them, though, right?
All right, I got my grab potion on. Wow, that was easier.
I tried fighting the pirate invasion before I had like when it just started hard mode, it spawned on its own. It's just so different.
Yeah, having crazy homing bullets, from my perspective, was always kind of the moment where hard mode goes from like, man, this is tough, to like, oh, okay, this is just hurdy and I have to focus on dodging.
It's definitely not, like, trivial.
Yeah.
Like, it
Oh,
definitely
100%.
Like, when we were playing on Journey mode and things all did 1 damage, you're like, okay, well then.
Yeah. I remember I had a comment where somebody trying to flex on how easy Terraria was, and somebody called them out for it, and the answer was, oh yeah, they've been playing on, like, Journey difficulty since the start. So of course they beat the Moon Lord in 4 hours.
Beating the Moon Lord, there's like some time run on it, and without like glitches or anything, it's like 3 hours, right?
Yeah, and I mean, honestly, like, I don't trust comments on the internet without, like, video proof.
Right, right.
Oh, I'm, like, totally out of ammo. Let's see, there are tons of traps in this game, but none of them are convenient to use. That's the problem. It's like, I'm super down with traps, but...
Yeah. Right, it did really strike me as they were saying it that there were lots of things for it. Yeah, I think it's just kind of the wiring UI or things. I haven't explored it enough, though, so maybe it's not that bad. I think the main thing is I spend enough time just building the house and other stuff like that already. But maybe other people are more into that. I mean, realistically, it's not that inconvenient when all the NPCs dies. Oh.
So I was trying to get a video out right before the, I was trying to get a video out right before we got started, and, I got the video up, I got all the details together, and then I get a little email being like, by the way, this video is, like, super copyrighted. And I'm like, oh, come on.
Is this a game that you had from something else, or is
Yeah,
this the game?
it's a game came out today called Space Scavenger. The developers sent me a key, asked me to play it. I'm super fine with that sort of thing, but it's not infrequently where I will get a key to a game, and the developers have you know, just licensed the soundtrack from some location, and that's always just a little bit of a shame. By the way, can you give me the Martian Sword? Because it turns out I need that.
Okay, what's it called again? I can go probably dig through and find it. I just don't remember the name.
Yeah, I don't know the name either. I just know it's one of the components.
Yeah. Just some digging, I should be able to find it again. There it is, Influx Weaver. Is that all you needed?
Yep.
Where are you at? Filthy Casual. Invisible there. Here we go.
Oh, right.
And here are the hearts. For now.
Yeah, you want to come back for a second?
Oh, yeah? What you got? What you got?
Oh, you're the other direction.
Oh, you got the accessories?
Yeah. So if you want to just stand over where that Ankh shield is, I will just dump some things on you. Nope. Just opened up a chest. This is not the most...
And fire.
This is not the most convenient
are you
location.
giving me just everything, or is this your full loadout? Oh no, these are things you're not using, are they?
Well, these are things that I picked up. Okay, we gotta not be next to these chests.
Oh, because they keep messing you up.
Yeah, because every time I try and throw something to you, I just pick up the chest. We should probably just get rid of them. I'm pretty sure we don't have any feasible use for them.
It is funny how little I've used them.